Mike Mayock, general manager of the Las Vegas Raiders for the last 3 seasons, was relieved of his duties late Monday afternoon. Right around 6 p.m. Eastern time, the news hit. More than an hour after reports emerged from NFL media that the Raiders had requested permission to interview Patriots executive Dave Ziegler and Colts assistant GM Ed Dodds, which is as back-assward as you can be, and it was a horrible look for Mark Davis. Horrible look. I'm sorry, I'm not going to mince words here. That's a bullcrap move to allow any evidence to get out that you are requesting to interview general manager candidates without announcing. I don't care if Mike Mayock knew about it privately. It is a public embarrassment to him to have people like us and fans wondering what in the hell is going on. They got a general manager. They're requesting permission to interview candidates for a general manager job that isn't open. What in the wide world of sports is happening? That's a bad look. That's an embarrassment for the Raiders organization, and that's directly on Mark Davis.
Yeah, it is. It's not a good look. It's certainly not. I mean, it's just, you said it. It's unprofessional. You know, it's for a guy, especially in Mike Mayock, you know, again, who's gone through a lot and was a big part, I think, of steadying the ship there a little bit as far as some of the emotional things that team had to go through. It wasn't the easiest of situations, but you're right. That was below the belt. There's no doubt about that. I mean, first thing I thought of when I saw it, I started looking through Pro Football Talk going, wait, did I miss a headline that they already let go of Mayock when I first saw that stuff? And I was looking around really all the sports websites going, did I miss this? And then, of course, you know, about an hour and a half later when I'm back on the computer and checking things out again, I saw that they released him. But, yeah, that's you know, backwards for sure. Totally backwards.
And Mayock got the job similar to the way that John Lynch got the job in San Francisco 5 years ago, if it's already been 5 years. Has it been 5 years? My God, it's been 5 years. Has it been 5 or 4? How many years have they been there? Is this 4?
For the Raiders and
Shanahan. How long Shanahan been in San Francisco?
This is 5.
This is 4.
Oh, this is
5. Wow.
I think it's 5.
5. Yeah. 5. All right, thank you. We should have checked our timeline ahead of time. I didn't know I was going to go this route, though, or I would have. When you give the coach all the power, you limit your universe of general managers, because if you can't offer final say over the roster, if you can't offer final say over the draft, you can't pluck someone who is an executive under contract with another team absent the permission of the team. Not many of the teams are going to say, go ahead and take our guy, even though it's basically a lateral move. That was a problem for Shanahan. That's why he listened to Lynch when Lynch all of a sudden decides, hey, I'm going to be the next guy to go from the broadcast booth straight to the GM chair. And for the most part, it's worked. Mayock was the hand-picked table setter for Gruden when Gruden was clearly in charge. Even though he never owned it the way he should have publicly, he was clearly in charge.
Yeah.
He needed someone to set the table, and that became Mayock. And I think there would probably be, Chris, different opinions on how much of these picks that haven't worked out over the last 3 years were Mayock and how many were Gruden pulling his trump card saying, This is my team. This is who I want. This is who we're taking.
That's why it's a hard thing to like evaluate and make Mike Mayock. It is, or hard to like sit here and go, well, I understand it. You know, yeah, I understand it at a base level when you look at it and you go, you know, again, out of all the teams in the playoffs, in my opinion, the Raiders are the least talented team. I mean, really, again, who are we talking about that are necessarily like blue chip players on the Raiders where we go, oh, man, and that one unit they got, whoa, watch out. So you want to blame Mike Mayock because he has the GM, you know, phrase in front of his name. But the point you make is real where I go, I don't know. I mean, was he just, like you're saying, setting the table and then Gruden was making the pick? I don't know how that went down or how they divvied the power there, but that certainly is a part of like our job and we don't know. But all we do know is that, yeah, it's a team that Mayock's been there for 3 years, and I don't come away going, oh, wow, like the future is so bright, or wow, they're so talented. You know, there's been some good picks, but, man, there's been a lot of underwhelming. They had all those picks from the Khalil Mack trade and all that. That was supposed to rebuild the team, and it's kind of been, meh. You know, it's good, but so they haven't, like, you know, excited the fan base that way. But I think that's the million-dollar question.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.